What if I told you the real root of eczema has nothing to do with your skin at all? Today, we're unpacking one of the most misunderstood conditions in modern health. Eczema, or atopic dermatitis, is a chronic inflammatory skin condition. It's characterized by dry, itchy, inflamed skin that often becomes red, cracked, or even oozing in some severe cases. Here's where most people go wrong. They assume eczema starts and ends with the skin. If all you're doing is treating eczema externally with steroid creams, antihistamines, or lotions, you're really ignoring the real drivers of the problem. Eczema isn't random, and it's not just genetic. It's a visual signal of deeper dysfunction in the body. Nearly 80% of your immune system resides right here in your gut, and it communicates constantly with your skin. So let's walk through some actionable strategies backed by science that may help calm inflammation, support your healing, and restore balance. Number 1, itchy, red, inflamed skin isn't just a surface-level irritation. It's a signal, a warning light from your immune system that something deeper inside the body is out of balance. What if I told you the real root of eczema has nothing to do with your skin at all? Welcome back to the Ultimate Human Podcast. I'm your host, human biologist Gary Brecka, and today we're unpacking one of the most misunderstood conditions in modern health, eczema, also known as atopic dermatitis. This condition affects over 200 million people worldwide, and yet most treatments are surface level, focused on creams, moisturizers, and short-term relief. But here's the truth. Eczema isn't a skin issue. It's a systemic condition, an immune response that starts deep in your body, not on the surface. Modern science has shown us that eczema is closely tied to the gut-skin connection, immune regulation, histamine processing, and even nutrient deficiencies. If all you're doing is treating eczema externally with steroid creams, antihistamines, or lotions, you're really ignoring the real drivers of the problem. So today, we're going to explore what's really going on beneath the surface and how to begin healing eczema at its root. So what is eczema? Really, eczema, or atopic dermatitis, is a chronic inflammatory skin condition. It's characterized by dry, itchy, inflamed skin that often becomes red, cracked, or even oozing in some severe cases. While many people experience it at childhood, eczema can persist or reappear throughout your adult lifetime. Here's where most people go wrong. They assume eczema starts and ends with the skin. In reality, it's a full-body immune response. Topical treatments may reduce symptoms temporarily, but they rarely get to the heart of the issue because the real issues are happening beneath the skin. You've heard the phrase, "you are what you eat," but more accurately, you are what you absorb and you metabolize. Nearly 80% of your immune system resides right here in your gut, and it communicates constantly with your skin. This interaction is known as the gut-skin axis, and it plays a critical role in inflammatory conditions like eczema. Studies show that people with eczema often have gut dysbiosis, which is an imbalance in the microbial ecosystem that lives in the digestive tract. Their microbiomes tend to have lower bacterial diversity, which reduces resilience and immune regulation. So even more critically, they often are missing species of beneficial bacteria like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, the strains that actually help protect the gut lining, lower inflammation, and support the skin's immune barrier. When the protective layer in the gut is damaged, leaky gut can develop. That's when partially digested food particles, toxins, and microbes slip through the intestinal wall and they enter the bloodstream. This can activate a systemic immune response, including the kind that shows up in eczema. So in short, if your gut is inflamed, your skin will follow. You cannot fully heal eczema without healing the gut. Let's talk about histamine, a compound your body produces to regulate digestion, immunity, and inflammation. Most people only associate histamine with seasonal allergies, but when histamine builds up in your body, or when your body can't break it down properly, it becomes a potent driver of eczema. There was a 2018 study published in the Mediators of Inflammation, and it identified 4 histamine receptors, H1 receptors through H4 receptors, each with different effects. H1 receptors are responsible for the classic type of symptoms in eczema, itching, swelling, and redness. But H4 receptors are even more interesting. They amplify chronic inflammation by activating immune cells and inflammatory signals in the skin. So when your body's overwhelmed with histamine and can't clear it efficiently, you get stuck in a chronic inflammatory loop. This is why so many people with eczema experience constant flares, even when they avoid common allergens. It's not just about the trigger. It's about your body's inability to regulate histamine itself. And managing this isn't just about cutting out high histamine foods like wine or aged cheese or fermented products. It's about repairing gut function, replenishing key nutrients, and supporting the body's natural histamine clearance pathways. Let's zoom in on the micronutrients. Several nutrients are absolutely essential for healthy skin and immune regulation. And when these are missing, your risk of eczema flares skyrockets. First up, vitamin D3. This nutrient plays a key role in producing antimicrobial peptides that protect the skin, as well as regulating immune activity. Research actually shows that low vitamin D3 levels not only increase your risk for skin infections, but also weaken your skin barrier, especially disrupting a critical skin protein called filaggrin. Without enough filaggrin, your skin becomes more permeable, allowing irritants and allergens to get in. This is why eczema often worsens in the winter, when vitamin D levels naturally decline. Zinc is another major player. It supports skin regeneration, immune defense, and wound healing. Deficiencies here can delay healing and increase skin sensitivity. And then there's omega-3 fatty acids, which help calm systemic inflammation and keep skin cells flexible and strong. If you're low in any of these nutrients, your skin becomes more reactive, your immune system becomes more volatile, and flares become harder to control. Eczema isn't random, and it's not just genetic. It's a visual signal of deeper dysfunction in the body. Gut imbalance, histamine overload, and nutrient depletion are the real culprits here. And while topical treatments might bring temporary comfort, they won't address the fire burning beneath the surface. So let's walk through some actionable strategies backed by science that may help calm inflammation, support your healing, and restore balance. Number one, try to remove gut disruptors. Begin by eliminating foods that we know fuel inflammation and damage your gut lining. That includes processed sugar, seed oils, gluten, conventional dairy, and ultra-processed snacks. If you suspect histamine intolerance, consider cutting back on wine, aged cheese, canned fish, and leftovers just for a few weeks to test your body's response. Secondly, rebuild the gut barrier. Introduce gut-healing nutrients that support the mucosal lining and restore microbial balance. Drink bone broth regularly. It's rich in collagen and gelatin that directly support intestinal repair. Add perfect amino for amino acid replenishment. And use L-glutamine to fuel the cells that line your gut wall. Fermented foods, which are amazing, I eat them every day, like coconut yogurt, miso, kimchi, and sauerkraut, can really help repopulate beneficial bacteria. Unless you're currently reacting to a histamine, you can use those safely. And step 3, optimize hydration and minerals. Your skin depends on proper hydration and mineral balance. So start your morning with a lemon water and a Baja Gold sea salt to improve cellular hydration and electrolyte uptake. Throughout the day, sip on hydrogen-rich water using H2 tabs and infuse your water with an anti-inflammatory ingredient like cucumber, mint, or ginger. And that will just add to the benefit. The fourth thing you can do is you can support histamine breakdown. To reduce the histamine load, you can trial a low histamine diet for 2 to 4 weeks. Add a DAO enzyme supplement, diamine oxidase, to help your body break down excess histamine. Make sure you're getting enough vitamin C and vitamin B6, both of which play critical roles in histamine balance. And fifth, manage stress to heal the gut-skin axis. Chronic stress actually suppresses your digestion, your immune function, and skin repair process. So calm down the nervous system by practicing breath work, light stretching, or short walks after meals. Apps like Calm or Headspace can help lower cortisol and reset your stress response. Remember, a calm body heals faster. And step 6, prioritize sleep. The gut really regenerates, guys, while you sleep, and your skin does too. Aim for a consistent bedtime. Shut down the screens an hour before sleep and sleep in a cool, dark room. Tools like 8 Sleep can also help regulate temperature and improve sleep quality dramatically. 7th, restore and rebuild. Once you've cleared out the disruptors and started supporting your gut, add in tools to promote long-term balance. A nightly probiotic like a Body Health Gut Restore can help reseed beneficial microbes. Digestive enzymes taken with meals will improve nutrient absorption. And don't forget prebiotic foods like sweet potatoes, leeks, chia seeds, and asparagus to feed the good bacteria and keep your gut ecosystem resilient. Eczema may show up in your skin, but it almost never starts there. It's a mirror for what's happening inside your body, especially in your gut and your immune system. When you address inflammation at the source, support nutrient pathways, and rebuild your gut from the inside out, the skin will follow. Healing starts from within, and when the body is properly supported, eczema can become a thing of the past. And that's just science.